What's up, guys? My name is Solus Baby, and today I want to go over the Cerberus +1. Auto rifles are kind of in a weird spot right now in the game. Some of them are great, and then some of them just aren't as good as what you would think they would be, like the Cerberus and the Hardlight. They used to be two of my favorite weapons in Destiny 1, and now they're just kind of falling off the earth. But with the addition of the Breakneck, auto rifles are getting a little more recognition. So I wanted to review this one, and thankfully I actually had it drop yesterday, else I was going to use a friend's account to review this weapon. After using it for a little bit, it's got a very steep learning curve to it, and what I mean by that is this exotic perk allows bullets to be fired from all 4 barrels at once. Now, whenever I first saw this weapon, I was like, okay, so the barrels are going to rotate and shoot bang, 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 bang. You just want to be different. Similar to like how the wave splitter works with 3 different levels of damage. That's not the case. This is some weird love child between a shotgun and an auto rifle. And it's really fun to use, an excellent counter to shotguns. You'll see here in a clip, I think I shut down a shoulder charge before he can actually get to me with the Cerberus, which is huge for a primary that's not like the Luna's Howl. All 4 bullets are actually going to impact at one time. Now, I haven't played too long with this weapon to know exactly what the best usages for this weapon is. It's kind of strange. I was messing around with trying to hit body shots versus crits. I know that sounds kind of counterintuitive, but I couldn't tell if all 4 bullets were hitting if I was shooting directly for their head, or if I hit them in the head if the other 3 bullets were tracked down to the body. What I did notice, though, is it has some horrible range, and when I say horrible, I mean it's downright appalling. This thing does not touch anything past maybe chaperone distance away from you. You might as well just pull out a shotgun. Being said, though, it's super fun. As far as it being an exotic weapon, like I said, it's a fun one. It's not really got a whole lot of usage in the game, I don't think. I'm not going to give up my exotic slot for this weapon. So if you're going to run an auto rifle in the Crucible, just use the Breakneck. It's probably my favorite weapon in Crucible right now, at least. And in the game, Cerberus really has no place at all. It's got absolutely no range. The recoil pattern is completely ridiculous. You're going to struggle to hit anything farther than like 10 meters away from you. There's not really a whole lot of point to having this gun equipped if you're running a strike or something like that, unless you're just wanting to have fun. Definitely wouldn't recommend it for the Breakneck's bounty. What I would recommend, though, is give this gun a shot. Maybe somebody else can make more of a use than I can out of it. But from what I can tell, it's a good gun to use if you don't have a great counter for shotguns. But as far as it being the best auto rifle like a lot of people claim it to be, I don't think that's the case. I think the Cerberus probably beats it out. But again, I have a hard time giving my exotic slot, and I know a lot of other people do too. They run that exotic energy weapon. Probably a Telesto, but that's kind of besides the fact. The Breakneck outperforms this weapon 10 to 1, even if you don't have a Rampage stack. However, I did notice that at ranges where I would be using the Breakneck, the Cerberus actually hits about the same damage, 26 to the crit. If they get closer, though, the Cerberus outdamages it by a mile. I actually got 58 damage, I think, at one point, for a headshot that was right next to me. And that's all well and good, but that was Dust Rock Blues range. There's not really a whole lot of point to using your primary weapon there. It's a good weapon to use. It's fun. I don't think it has a lot of space in this game, either in the competitive atmosphere or in the PvE content. But at the same time, it's super fun to use, and as far as auto rifles go, not terrible, I guess. I think it's probably still better than the Hardlight, because that thing is just not at a very good spot right now. I think the Cerberus probably is what I would use if I was going to use a kinetic, exotic auto rifle, which I probably wouldn't be caught doing very much because you're going to lose a lot of gunfights against those Luna's Howls. And especially in the game, there's a lot better exotics that you can use. Not a lot of people are going to take the Cerberus +1 over the Sleeper Stimulant, the Whisper of the Worm, even the Ward Clip when it comes to certain things to do with the raid. That's just my opinion on this weapon. If you have a different one, feel free to leave a comment underneath this video. If you like this video in any way, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for any more Destiny 2 content. If you have any ideas about some videos that I could do or what you'd like to see me doing, feel free to comment on it. I'm really open to suggestions. With that, guys, have a good one. See you next time.